Hello everyone, myself Ameer. I am a electronics and communication engineering student at Anjuman Institute of Technology and Management. I am currently in 7th sem of my engineering, and I am very much grateful to Emertxe that I have got the opportunity to do an internship in their internship program of Embedded Systems. In this uh, PPT, I will be explaining my project overview. First of all, let me give the basics and the project objective. We will be developing a microcontroller for a microwave oven in the PICSIMLAB simulation. First, basics of C language. It is a high-level language which is widely used and has a very strong developer community. It is very efficient and portable. Library facilities also plays an important role in the efficiency and portability of this language. In C language, there are many different data types. For example, in data type, which is used to store numbers like 5, 3, 4, and in float data type, we can store numbers type like 5.3, which are basically decimals, and also different data types like characters, double. Also, in C language, there are many flow control statements like if else, switch, case, and do while, and many more. We have got various features in C languages like arrays, operators, pointers, functions. Now, coming to C++. C++ is basically called C with classes. It was developed by Jan Straustroh in 1979. He wanted to develop a C language with classes. In what basically classes provides an object-oriented programming. In object-oriented programming, we have got many good features like encapsulations, abstractions, inheritance and polymorphism, which can be widely used for complex systems. Now this is a simple example of a simple C++ code. First of all, in the first line we have got the header file in which IOStream. In IOStream we have got all the functions for input output. Then we have got inmain, where the starting of the program is determined by the compiler. Then we in main we have got standard cout. Cout basically produce an output in the terminal. Okay, in this case we will be producing output of hello world and then return 0, which tells the compiler that way to stop. In the next slide we have got embedded system. What is an embedded system? It is a system which is formed to do a specific task, given that it has a software and a hardware. Okay, basically embedded systems has three parts: hardware, firmware and software. We have got many applications of embedded systems like washing machine, then micro oven, then small earbuds and many things. Then there are categories of embedded systems. For example, there is standalone embedded systems, real-time, networked and mobile embedded systems. Now let me explain you the difference between a microcontroller and a microprocessor. Basically, microcontrollers are used for small applications in which low power is very much required and there is no need of high speed performance, and we can do tasks which are generally used in washing machines and air conditioners. Whereas in microprocessor, the competition task is much more higher than the microcontroller. It can do all the general processing and which are generally used in personal computers. Let me give a brief description of PICSIMLAB architecture. PICSIMLAB architectures provide chips of PIC165877A. It has many interfaces like general purpose input-output, analog to digital converters, LEDs, buzzers, digital keypad, SSDs, and many more. In PICSIMLAB is a real-time emulator of terminal boards with integrated MPLAB X IDE debugger. Now let me give a brief description of CLCD, which is full formed as Character Liquid Crystal Display. In PICSIMLAB we can get two types of LCD, that is 16:2 and 16:4. It basically means that we have got 2 rows and 16 characters and on each row. Now let me give a brief explanation of tactile switch. It is also called a push button. Push button has a problem which is called bouncing effect, which happens is that when we press the push button, there will be a fluctuations of electrical signal, and it can cause damage to the electronic system. And coming to the sinking and source circuit, we have got in sinking circuits a device in which the current flows onto the ground, and in the source circuit the current flows from the source to the device. Tactile switch is a switch whose operation is perceptible by touch. Now coming to the matrix keypad. This keypad in which number of tactile switches are connected in row and column concept. These keypads are most commonly used in telephone, calculator, etc. Interrupts. An interrupt is a communication process set up in a microprocessor or a microcontroller in which an external device requests the microprocessor or microcontroller to stop the processing. For interrupt, we have got interrupt service routing. An ISR is a software routine that hardware involves in the response to an interrupt. When an interrupt occurs, the microprocessor completes instructions being executed, then it disables global interrupt enable, places the addresses from the program counter on the stack. Timers are very useful in a microcontroller. Timer is an important application in any embedded system, which is a default peripheral which maintain the timing of an operation in sync with the system clock or an external clock. It has many applications such as measuring time and generating delays. The project overview, which is called microwave oven. Let me give a brief introduction about microwave oven. Microwave oven is used to heat the food using microwave, which is of form electromagnetic waves. Microwave are common kitchen appliance and are popular for reheating previously cooked foods and cooking a variety of foods. This is a screenshot of my PICSIM solution of microwave oven. In this we have got 4 modes: micro mode, clean mode, convection mode, and start. In this slide I am showing you the timing settings of the microwave oven. In this we can set minutes and seconds for how much time the microwave oven should operate. This is another slide for the operation of microwave oven, and at the end the time up screen will be showing. Thank you, and this is, I hope I conveyed my PPT very well.